All right, here we go, guys. We're in the staging area, the Billies by the Bay Tournament. First, courtesy from my friends, including JT Tralli, Next Strip Fishing. We're gonna have a big announcement with JT soon. And some stuff we're working on, right, JT?
That's right, buddy.
Professional courtesy as we're waiting for Billy to come out, the host of the tournament. We're gonna show him our placard, check in, 7 a.m. Bimini start. We registered 3 teams. Here's how that went. You know, these guys are out of state. JT and team is from Connecticut. Greg Zis, another friend of mine, he's from Connecticut. And our friends El Nino on the Minn Kota boat, they are from New Jersey. So I register them. And part of that deal is I get to pick the names. So we have some fun with that. We'll take a look at the 3 team names now. Here's Team El Nino with the Minn Kota boat, and they will see their team name for the first time, the Taylor Swifties. Oh shit. What's going on, boys?
What's up, fellas?
Did you get the team name yet? You ready for it?
You ready for it? Thank you, sir.
Let's see the reaction.
That's hilarious.
You're the Taylor Swifties.
Yeah, I know. Jets fans. Good luck, boys.
You too.
Catch them up.
JT Tralli.
What's up, buddy?
You better be bringing me a bagel right now from Utopia, or else you're not getting your placard.
All right, you guessed the theme. Can you guess what the name is?
No.
Okay. You got to think more 80s.
Ooh.
Something was running wild.
Oh, am I gonna love this?
But it's not Hulkamania. It's Hulkamania. Net. Watch the net. Watch the net.
Oh, wait, what are you doing? Good. Thanks. Nice.
All right, boys. We got to stay in contact.
Yes.
So you know what we talked last night. You know our strategy.
Yeah.
If somehow we get on fish, we're gonna let you know big fish, right?
Yeah.
We don't care about small fish, lots of fish.
Yeah.
If you guys get anything decent or you see there's a trend, we'll run out, and between the 2 boats, one of us got to get the big one.
Yeah. I'm gonna send you the connection on Avionics. I'll send it to you too.
Thank you.
All right, and we have a 3rd team we registered, my buddy Greg Zis, and the name of his team is Zis Team Can't Fish. He doesn't know that yet, though.
Is this can't fish or can't catch a fish?
Can't fish. Sick Day. Oh, that's a good name.
Sick day.
All right, Greggy boy. Greg, we were able to incorporate your last name into your team name.
You're not gonna like this.
Rick, maybe you want to get close to them because I'm not sure this is going to work out. Put your trolling motor down and we'll
No. Don't do that.
Rick, you might have to go up to them. I'm not sure they're going to be as maneuverable as you. Well, Greg, stand still. We'll come to you. We're going to change the team name now. We're going to take out the word fish and we're going to add the word drive. You'll understand in a second.
No, he gets lucky every now and then. He's had this boat for 14 years. You better. You have to say it. Though.
Yeah,
You have to say it.
oh no. Oh, nice.
All right, we want to see the reaction.
This is awesome. We're the Zis team that can't fish. slash drive.
It was a pun. All right, yeah, a little mischievous, but that's okay. And this is Billy coming up here. We're gonna show him our number. We are number 11 on the Blue Jay. I'm fishing with Skinner, Rick, Doc, and Cliffy. And we'll see how we do. All right, here we go, guys. And as we said in that intro, a lot of mischievous fun prior to the actual start of the annual Billy's by the Bay Fluke Tournament, our local Fluke Tournament here in Eastern Long Island. And we're going to talk a little bit about our strategy on this day. And just going to have a few key points. First point is to prospect. And boy, oh boy, did Rick and I do a ton of that this week. You guys know I'm semi-retired now. I got a lot of free time. My charters have not started in earnest yet. So the first thing we did, Rick and I went fishing 3 times. Every day that was really fishable. One day on my boat in the bay. That was the day we did the best. We also went to Block Island. We caught nothing. We went to Montauk. We had a couple of short fish or a couple of smallish keepers. And it was Skinner's idea. He said, look, the winner every year comes from the bay. You guys did better in the bay this week when you were prospecting that out in the ocean. And we get anywhere from 2.5 to 4 hours, depending on where we're running, of more fishing time if we stay local. So that prospecting really helped us figure that out. And it was a strategy that proved to be the correct strategy. Now, we didn't win, but the team that did win caught that big fish. They caught a 10-pounder right next to us. We'll have that at the end of the, we'll have more about that at the end of the video. But yeah, prospecting was our first and I think the most important strategy. Strategy number 2, consider using a buddy boat. And you saw JT Tralli. That was the second boat that we had the prank name on. The Halcomania is running wild name. We partnered with them. We decided on an 80-20 split if one of our 2 teams won. And the way we were going to do this to make it effective for both teams, they were fishing an area way, way, way east of us. And we were fishing much closer. If either of us found big fish, we would let the other boat know, maximizing our chances of catching the big fish. Sadly, neither boat got that. But I think it was a good strategy. We still would have won $8,000, and the team that got that didn't get the big fish would have won $2,000 if we did that strategy. Number 3, stick to the plan. Our plan was to pound a certain area where we had a few bigger fish, 23, 24-inch fish during the week. That's what we did. And last but not least, you see me putting the trolling motor down here, is use every tool you have to your advantage. It's not a particularly overly windy day, but we want a perfect drift, and we are going to bring up and put down that trolling motor multiple times during the day. Why not use it, especially when big money is on the line? Now let's get to the actual fishing itself. We are on our first drift. Now, pardon me, this is our second drift. We are on our second drift of the day, and I'm going to hook into the first keeper of the trip.
I don't. My wife. There's only one way that I'll create that fish. Like before I'm not doing it. Yeah. There's only one way.
This is a fluke, yeah.
You got some weight?
A little bit, not a lot. You're not going to win the contest, Skinner.
Right next to it. Yeah. You just, I just don't want to be putting a net out.
Yeah, don't do anything yet. Believe me, I know the rod. This is going to be a borderline keeper, I think.
Okay.
Maybe a little better.
Yeah.
Well, that's what we need. You gotta eat.
No. I got this. It's a keeper. So I don't... Yeah, it's a keeper. 19 right now.
I forget what day.
August 1.
In August it does.
Yeah, see, right where does it stop, you know?
Yeah. Well, he doesn't have a trolling motor.
So this is 20 and a quarter.
Oh, good. Nice.
So we're keeping them?
Yeah.
And yeah, obviously we don't want the boats around us to know we got a keeper, so we did everything in our power to not make it obvious. No yelling, no screaming, no high-fiving, certainly no dropping a net in if it's not worth the net, which my fish wasn't. A couple drifts later, Cliffy in the front of the boat, not going to really get a great shot of this, but he's going to get a bigger fish than mine. It's, again, not anything we think is going to win, but we're going to follow that same strategy. We're going to be quiet, and there will be no netting. Cliff is just going to swing that fish in. Ooh.
Yeah, Arias is kicking.
Right.
Southwest.
Clips on. No net, Clippy? Okay. Yeah, it's definitely a fluke. We got 4 now, right?
I'm using 5 because I want to be down there. Hey, that's a good fish. Swing them.
How about
Just swing them. Don't swing them. Don't bleed that.
Yeah, don't bleed it, don't bleed it.
Dive on it. Dive on it. No.
Put them right in the ice, yep. All right, 2 keepers. Oh, I didn't have my camera on for either of those fish. So I just picked up a big sea bass stock, just picked up a keeper fluke. Camera's not on, nothing's working today.
Just compare it to the other one. Leave, you know. My squid was used up. Well, I would measure it, but I don't think, you know, I think you can bleed it.
I think it's pretty
smaller than what about
Yeah,
the
but I'm
squid?
saying, is it 19, you think?
I think you got to measure. I think it's 19.
Measure's the back by John Cruz there.
Don't we have a golden ruler?
Right? Here, Doc.
Yep. I can't see you, so if you can.
It's set to 19. That's 19. You're way over 19.
Okay. Are you sure we should bleed him?
Yeah, I think Cliff's is bigger, right?
Okay. Okay. Plus yours is bigger, right?
Well, go look.
Yeah, why don't you just check? Hey, suffice to say, if one of us does hook a big fish and we net it, nobody like scream, yell.
You don't have to tell me that.
All right. Let the bozos know. If by some chance we do get a big fish and we net it, let's not
act like we won the Stanley Cup.
Right.
Yeah, really. You gotta tell these 2 guys out.
Yeah.
Well, that's why we're telling you to tell them.
Yeah.
And yeah, another little sub-strategy if you do hook a big fish. Rick is explaining it to Cliff and Doc. Pretty sure they knew it, but we're being extremely detail-oriented here, stating the obvious. We really don't want to make a ruckus. We made that point earlier with the first fish that I caught. We didn't use a net, didn't yell, didn't scream. We did our best to hide the fact that we even caught a fish. But yeah, you hear screaming and yelling, I promise you the fleet around you will congregate to that spot you're fishing.
Whoa. Get in there. Quiet.
Be quiet. Oh, that was that boat sauce.
You want to get it?
I got it. Shut up. Don't worry. I'm just coming up. I got slam too. Circling. Okay. Hey, remind the idiots.
Yeah.
Big fish, dude. Big fish, big fish.
And leave it to a tournament to turn an afternoon of fluke fishing into an episode of The Americans. I'm surprised we weren't sending smoke signals or passing notes to each other instead of talking. So this was our second biggest fish, just a hair under 5 pounds, 23 inches. We are going to get one slightly bigger right after this.
Good thing I brought him. How deep are we now, Rick? 76. Good drift.
All right,
Let's. And that was in the 70s. That fish.
So we know what to do now.
Yeah. We're just gonna stick to this outside line. Let them all.
Yeah, we know what to do.
We knew there was going to be a bigger one mixed in. You just know it. And there's probably still a bigger one. Ooh, right there. All right. I'll get the net.
Yeah.
Well, if you think he needs it,
Yes, I will. It's a definite.
I got it. I got it. So my camera died. Rick got a good one.
You think that's bigger than yours?
Definitely.
Yeah, it's definitely bigger than Skinner's.
Which makes me so freaking happy.
Yeah.
This one's hard shit.
So we netted Skinner's fish, put it away, and my camera died. Skinner got it on video. Rick's setting the hook, and
Yep, and Murphy's lost sometimes. Battery died on that fish halfway through it, and missed Doc's fish when I didn't have the camera on. That wound up being our biggest fish. Literally caught seconds. You see Skinner dropping back in after we took care of his 23-inch fish. That was a fat 24-incher, 5.72 pounds. That was going to be our biggest fish of the day. Again, we are sticking to that strategy of pounding the spot and really focusing on the area where we have been catching a few keepers here.
you understand though why I want to be here, right? Skinner's on. Ooh, and I got hit. Any good? No. Okay. Keeper though. I got a sea robin biting. Is it a keeper? Oh yeah. Good. Your idea. Good job.
And hey, that's the last fish we are going to see for a very long time. I think about 3 hours. The bite literally just shut off. We know that happens in fluke fishing, but this was, kind of weird. I mean, we have 6 keepers at this point in about 5 hours of fishing, and then nothing. And this is where we're going to deviate from the plan a little bit. We got about 40 minutes left till we have to weigh in. And we decide, let's hit a spot right near the entrance of Sterling Harbor. Billy's a short ride from there. It's where I caught my 10-pounder back in 2020, late May, so dates are pretty close. So that's going to be our last-ditch effort, and surprisingly, we're going to get a couple more keepers.
Let's make it count this time, okay, Colette? Oh, shit. Oh, my God. Oh, that's a
Oh, I got the net. Who had you come here, Rick? I got it.
I don't think it's any use, but it's good.
Not a bad fish, that's for sure.
I hope it's not another friggin' weak fish.
No, this is a fluke.
No, I think it's got the fluke shake to it.
Not fighting. Oh,
Yeah, see?
all right.
It's a nice fish. Hang on.
Yep.
Good job, Cliffy.
How big is that? How many inches?
Not enough.
22, 21.
Yep, and Skinner's right. Was not going to be enough. A 21-inch fish. This is our last drift, mind you. It's after 3 o'clock. 3:30 is final weigh-in. Before I can even drop my line back in the water after I netted Cliffy's fish there, Rick was on.
Hey, Reel, Rick, come on, we're in here.
Better?
Yeah, that's a good.
Okay.
We found him here.
Oh, good thing you didn't listen to me, Rick. Let me get through. Do you need the net?
Why did we fish here?
I'll never leave this.
Did you do another drift here?
Oh my God. I'll never leave this down. Oh my God.
And I got hit too.
Oh my God.
He just got hit also.
Oh my God. It's a keeper anyway.
It is.
Bring him up. Come on.
Slack it off. He's in the net.
I was gonna hold you so you didn't go into the net.
And yeah, that was going to be Rick's second keeper. His first keeper was our biggest fish of the trip at 5.72 pounds. That 24-inch fish. The 23-incher that Skinner caught came in a shade under 5 pounds. Not enough to win. Congratulations to Team Double B. That's led by Barry Barth. That was his boat they were fishing on. Here's a picture of the big fish coming in at over 10 pounds, caught by Stephen Burns. And the other anglers on the boat were Bob Fab. He, I believe, netted the fish, but congratulations to that team. Turns out that Barry's a neighbor of mine. Never met him before, but it just a happy coincidence. Guys that have been fishing forever, happy to see another local team win, and a team that really followed our strategy. They didn't know we were doing the same thing, but yeah, they fished the bay. They were on a 27 Shamrock. They certainly could have run further out, but they did the same thing we did. They pounded a few select areas in the bay that they knew held big fish. They prospected during the week as well. And congratulations to them. A very well-deserved win. Thank you to Captain Rick for all the fishing we did that week and for the getting the chance to fish with a great team with Skinner and Doc and Cliffy. Had a blast. And last but not least, thank you to Billy and his wife Lisa. Every year these guys do a fantastic job hosting this tournament. I urge you guys, if you have any chance to fish this tournament, it is a ton of fun. The awards ceremony itself is worth the price of admission. Billy is a master comedian, has everyone rolling on the floor laughing, not exaggerating, and some great raffle prizes are given out as well. Just a great time. Hope you enjoyed this video. As always, if you like these videos, hit that like button. And if you're not already a subscriber and you like content like this, please consider subscribing. And if you'd like to become a member and help support the channel, there's a link in the description. Some great information and great perks that come with becoming a member, including the twice a month live streams with JT Tralli, where we answer all your questions, and members only subscriber contest, although we'll have very soon details on a full channel subscriber contest. That's coming up real soon.